Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Let's talk about my top palettes for the fall. As you know, fall is my absolute favorite season. Like, I love it so much. We love to go apple picking and we love to do pumpkin picking, and it's just like the crisp leaves. So with that said, makeup wise, I love the warm and the burnt orange and like the orange, the brown, the chocolate browns. Like, I'm in love. And as you can see, I'm wearing my chocolate nail polish too from Kathleen Lights. Her nail polishes last for a long time. So if you want to see this video about fall palettes, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, and let's get onto it. I have my iced coffee and it's so beautiful today. I think I'm done with work, so I think me and the hubs are gonna go out walking and just enjoy while, because it's gonna get cold soon. You know, winter here in Chicago is brutal. Actually, it's been so mild, but we're usually just inside in the winter time, so I love to be out and about. It's like 70s outside. It's so beautiful. Anyways, if you want to know, this is my favorite lippies for fall. Oh my god, I'm using the new one, the Too Faced PSL. It smells like pumpkin spice for real. Oh, it smells so good. And don't you, I love this lippy. Okay, so first things first, not in any particular order, but I'm gonna start out with my recent palettes, my newer one. I just got this Anastasia Novia palette. What a beautiful palette. It's more neutral greens. I love greens for the fall. I mean, summer anytime, but fall is perfect. This burnt orange here a little bit called Metro, and a little purple in it, but the greens, I'm just loving this palette. It's good quality. I was wearing this like every day. It's like a beautiful, really beautiful palette, and I just love it for fall. It's such a vibe. And this is one of my favorite palettes for sure for 2022, seriously. And then my recent another one is the Too Faced Pumpkin Slice Second Slice. What a beautiful palette, you guys. I know people have been saying, oh, it's nothing new, but this is actually my first pumpkin palette. Like, I never had like the first one, but I actually really like this one because this like crust issue is my favorite. Second helping is like this orange one. And then if you want more of like a cranberry look, fall feels, it's so pretty. It's like purple and spice tackler. It's so pretty. The shimmer here is perfect. You could just use your fingers. You don't need, I mean, if you want a little more like oomph, you can use my spray, the all-nighter one, on the brush. Otherwise, I don't even think you need to. But yeah, Squash is my favorite shimmer, and Cinnaful is really pretty too. This Pick Up the Patch, it's like I thought it was more green, but it's like gold green. I can't explain this color, but it's so pretty. In more places, it's like a dark shimmer. Like, it's very beautiful, guys. This is one of my favorite. I've been using it every day with my lippy, with the lipstick. It is so good. Very faint smell. The only thing I would say is I really wanted more of the pumpkin spice smell. It didn't really smell compared to the others, but oh well. But yeah, I've been trying not to use this every day because it's just, I really like it, guys. And I love pumpkin like stuff. Like, I get the Starbucks pumpkin spice latte once in a while. I like this called salted caramel mocha, but they discontinued it. So pumpkin spice is the second place for me. But yeah, this palette is so good. I mean, if you have the other pumpkin spice, I guess you don't need it, but it's my first one and I really been enjoying it. And then I also have the Too Faced Cinnamon Swirl. This is actually what I'm wearing today. And now this smells like cinnamon bun. Today I used See Me Rollin' Cinnamon Swirl, a little bit of Ready Set Bake, and then I use Sticky Fingers. That's the shimmer in my eyeshadow. Mind you, I put this on around 10 o'clock in the morning, so it's like 4 o'clock right now, so it lasted me. So it's been a long day, guys. So, but this is so, I also like this. It has, these are like my favorite colors over here, like the orange, the chocolates, like this, like it just puts me in a good mood when I put this on. Like it just makes me happy. I also have the lipstick. It's not as good as this, the pumpkin spice, because it's more like a nude. Like, yeah, it's not my favorite. The quality is fine, it's the same, but the color is not my favorite. It's like very nude. I don't think it like looks like I'm washed out, so I don't use it as much as my pumpkin spice. It's my pumpkin latte one. Yeah, so this is my other fall. And then the next one is, this is my first Sigma palette. This is called New Mod. This is more like of a neutral palette, like mauves, purples. This is such a beautiful palette. It is one of my favorite palettes too. And it comes with a brush, and the brush is actually, I really like the Sigma brushes, guys. It's really good. But this just gives you like a berry, but it's like a neutral. It's not nothing too crazy. I want to say my favorite here is the Avant-Garde. That's such a pretty color. The Street Style one is like a deep dark purple, and the Vogue-ish one, it's so pretty. The Grunge, the deep dark, is very nice. And also the shimmer shades, they're different formula from, I want to say, like Too Faced. It's different, but it's pretty too. But I think I would put like more shimmer, more of the all-nighter spray. But the quality is very good, guys. Like, it's so pretty. It's more of like a neutral palette. Like, if you don't want to, like, if you're tired of going warm, switch to the Sigma New Mod. Very pretty. I love this palette. Okay, let's go for my older palettes. So let's go with my neutral. Let's stick with the neutral right now. And the Persona is one of my favorite palettes too. I've had this for a couple years. Now this is a true neutral for sure. Like, my favorite one is Bombshell, this shade. It's like a greenish. Look at that. And the quality here, the quality is amazing. The mattes blend beautifully. The shimmer, just one swipe, I swear, it's like, whoa. And you can get ready and get a look in minutes. Like, it's really easy, like, to get a pretty look with this palette. It's so good. And if you take this off, it's more of like a darker palette actually. Like I said, it's very neutral. So this Audacious one brightens it up a little bit, but it's a true neutral. And I do have the brush too. It's so good. I do have a lot of Persona. I haven't bought their new stuff recently. I haven't bought it, but I do have a lot of their eyeliner. I have the lip glosses. Very good. So this is another neutral palette. Speaking of another neutral, this is my Latte 2 I Love Coffee. So this puts me in a good mood too. This is a Latte 2 from Dominique Cosmetics. I've had this for a few years. And such a pretty neutral, a little hint of color. The quality is okay here. I wouldn't say it's the best, but the shimmer here is nice. Every day is a fresh start, and my favorite is the Cafe con Leche. I always put that on for my transition shade, and also Blonde Roast. And for even the Strawberry Milk is really nice. If you want to do hints of color, the Matcha, I just put it like in my inner corners or under my eyes. But the Cafecito and the Coffee Beans, the matte, you really have to like blend it in. Maybe because I've had this for a few years now, but it's also a nice neutral look. And if you love coffee like I do, it's perfect. And Dominique Cosmetics, she's my favorite YouTuber too, so I would prefer that one. And then let's go to my older palette. This is my Urban Decay Naked Honey. Now this is a classic. I had this for a few years. I don't wear as much as I used to, but I'm going to start using it again for fall because I just love like the golds here. The honey one is my favorite. The quality is really good. It's just a beautiful palette, guys. More neutral, of course, very neutral palette. But it's a really good, I like to bust this out in Christmas to like the golds. But Thanksgiving, this reminds me of fall. It's just so good. I need to actually use it more because I actually haven't been using it in a while, but it's one of my favorites from Urban Decay. I actually haven't bought a naked palette in a long time. Like, yeah. Okay, so, and then my next one is the e.l.f. Cookies and Dream palette. I would say this is more of a winter vibe actually, but for fall it's pretty too, like the blue, and it's actually not bad. It's the mattes you really have to work with, but I've been enjoying this because it's a hint of blue color in here. I've been using it a lot actually, and this chocolate brown is very nice. And yeah, I really love this one, and I do have the mask and I do have the primer too. I just like this whole collection. I just love it. Perfect for fall, guys. All right, next is my favorite for sure too. I would say another neutral palette is the Natasha Denona Glam palette. This was my first Natasha Denona palette, and it is very luxurious, very good quality. Natasha Denona is expensive, but I think it's worth it, honestly, because their quality is so good. The shimmers here, like a dream. They're matte like a dream. Like, it's just so easy to use, and I highly recommend this. If you're a neutral girl, if you want to smoke it out too, it's so pretty. I would say all my shimmers here are my favorite. I would say the inner corner one and the center eyelid is one of my favorites, and actually the outer eyelid and the center eyelid right here, more of like a gray color, really gives you a smoky neutral look. And the transition shades, it's just such a good palette, guys. If you could pick, if you are more of a neutral girl, I definitely recommend this. It's so good. And then I actually got also the Glam face palette from Natasha Denona. I love this so much. I don't use it as much because it's really a glam palette. Like, I don't go anywhere really but work. But if you're going somewhere like dinner or date, I always wear this. Their cream blush and their highlighter is one of my favorites. It's so good. This is a cream bronzer or cream blush. It's very nice, good quality, and their highlighter is intense, guys. I almost hit pan on it. You see that? Their shimmer here is different from the quality of the Glam palette, to be honest. It's not one of my favorites quality, but it's intense. Look, it gives you like, I'm telling you, if you're going out for night out, this is nice for fall too. Like, look at that bronze look. It definitely give you a bronze intense look. Yeah, and if you're traveling, I brought this to LA, I brought this to Michigan. Michigan was very chill though, so LA, I wore this to LA once. It's just an easy, because it's just one easy palette to use. So if you're in a rush, this is perfect. Last but not the least is my Natasha Denona Mini Biba palette. Oh my gosh, you guys, talk about good quality. The shimmer here is beautiful. This is called Blaze or something. What is this called? Blaze Nude. Oh my goodness, such a beautiful palette. I'm obsessed with this. It's so pretty. This is a cream to blush one. I think this one is the cream to blush. It just gives you that nice fall vibes. It's one of my favorites. As you can tell, it's like, what the heck is, it's so dirty, but it's so easy. It's a good quality. It just gives you an easy look too, within minutes, and and you can intense it up very easily. But yeah, one Natasha Denona, I gotta say, is my top 3 right there for makeup palettes. And then, as you can tell, this is my my fall. I like to use a bold color too for fall. Like, I like to use my reds. I like to use this ginger spice one. I can't stop wearing this, you guys. I had so many compliments when I wear this lipstick, for real. All right, guys, so these are my palettes. It's almost all my palettes, but I have more, but these are like for my fall. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys go in your collection and use more of your older palettes too, because some of these are, most of it are older. I think my first four they're more newer, like few months. The pumpkin spice is my newest one, of course, and my Anastasia one, but one of my favorites. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and comment below what is your favorite eyeshadows or eye palette for fall, and what is your favorite season, guys. And thank you so much. Watch out for the next tutorial. I think I'm gonna do a coffee themed. I think I will. All right, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.